Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, under the chairmanship of Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, chairman of the Bronzo People Committee, the People Committee of Tây Ninh Province held a regular session in July 2023 to give opinion on related content to the development planning of Mộc Bài Botagate economic zones to adjust the general planning of Hoa Thành urban area and the task of developing to Tây Ninh City to 2030 with a vision to 2045.
The total natural area is more than 21,000 hectares according to the report on the review and approval of the general planning projects for the construction of Mộc Bài Botagate economic zone in Tây Ninh Province by 2045. 710,000 people are expected to live in the city by 2045, and the goal is to promote the development of the Mộc Bài Botagate economic zone into a new driving force, economic growth pole, competitive with the region and also the world. It is a center for the Botagate services, international container transshipment, port, and logistics services in the southeast region, and meeting the new requirements in the strategy to ensure the national defense and security objectives and contribute to the promoting of economic, cultural, and social cooperation. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, chairman of Tây Ninh Provincial People's Committee, stated that the general planning project to build the Mộc Bài Botagate economic zone in Tây Ninh Province by 2045 must take into account the area's development capability in relation to the relationship with the neighboring regions, the orientation of connecting roads and bridges between Ho Chi Minh City and Mộc Bài, and between Bình Dương Province and Mộc Bài in particular, proposing planning solutions for synchronous and sustainable development, and thereby generating significant driving forces for the socio-economic development of Tây Ninh Province in particular and also the southeast region in general.
After listening to the leaders of the City People Committee submit content on the adoption of the draft resolution on the ration and task for the city development to 2030 vision 2045, People Committee in the province basically agree with the resolution and requested the Bronzo people of the City to selectively observe opinion to adjust, supplement, and complete the draft resolution. Tây Ninh City is eligible to become a Ray 1 city in 2045, according to the People Committee of Tây Ninh City report on the draft resolution. Mr. Limite, member of the Bronzo Party Committee Standing Committee and Secretary of the Tây Ninh City Party Committee, stated that this resolution will prioritize resources to focus on developing the city. Tây Ninh City goal is to meet more than half-one the criteria for a Ray 1 city by 2030. The urbanization rate will exceed 85%, covering the city's zoning plan, urban renovation and establishment in accordance with planning and regulation on urban architecture's management. With a goal of 2045, Tây Ninh is a Ray 1 urban city that is smart, civilized, and modern. The urbanization rate exceeds 95%.
One of the contents submitted by the Department of Construction to Provincial People's Committee for comments at the regular meeting in July taking place in morning of July the 12th of 2023 is the task of adjusting the general planning in Hoa Thành Town urban area, Tây Ninh Province to 2045 also. Adjusting the general planning of Hoa Thành urban area to concretize the province urban development program, Tây Ninh Province planning, Hoa Thành urban planning with the criteria of 3 urban centers to meet the criteria for the establishment of provincial cities in the period up to 2025, and continuing to develop urban areas according to the 2 urban center criteria in the following period. Hoa Thành Town has a total land area of more than 8,290 hectares for general planning, and by 2035, the population is expected to be around 178,000 people and 205,000 people by 2045. The city is divided into 8 wards of Trung Đông Commune and Trung Tây Commune were promoted to the world. And Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Chairman of the People's Committee of the Province, suggested that the People's Committee of Hoa Thanh Thao pay attention in the planning task with research to solve the current shortcomings to change in the field of intercity traffic and traffic connection in accordance with the requirements and the general development of Hoa Thanh Thao of the province also. Research on the orientation of development space with a pervasive connection to Ho Chi Minh City and neighboring localities.
On July 10, leaders of TayNinhTV province had a meeting at Aero Group in Vietnam, receiving and working with representatives of the group. There were standing deputy secretary of the Bronzo Party Committee, head of the Bronzo delegation of the National Assembly, Mr. Phạm Hồng Thái, Vice Chairman of the Bronzo People Committee, Dương Văn Thắng, Standing Vice Chairman of the Bronzo People Committee, Võ Đức Trọng. Speaking at the meeting, Permanent Deputy Secretary of the Bronzo Party Committee Phạm Hồng Thái expressed his pleasure to receive and work with Aero Group in Vietnam. This is an opportunity for TayNinhTV and the group representatives to exchange some contents related to investment research and promotion. The province will also create the most favorable condition for the cooperation to learn and invest. Aero Group representatives thank to Bronzo leader for their comments and expectation for Aero and express their desire to learn, research, and survey for investment in the province.
The Provincial Mass Association Emulation Division 1 organization held a conference in the afternoon of July 11th to review the evaluation and commendation work in the first 6 months of 2023 and comprehensively evaluate the results of evaluation and commendation work the first 6 months of 2023 as well as the implementation of the block's operating regulation for 6 members unit. And Ms. Nguyễn Thị Thu Cúc, Deputy Head of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda Department, present at this event. During the first 6 months of 2023, the units were a plan to effectively implement the province 2023 emulation theme, active, creative, breakthrough, strengthen party building, a clean and strong political system, in association with the implementation of the 2023 theme of the study and follow Ho Chi Minh's force, morality, and star on promoting the strength of the transnational unity bloc, gen innovation, arousing the aspiration to rise of TayNinhTV province to develop quickly and sustainably. Furthermore, the units encourage the province's patriotic evaluation movements to be implemented. Representatives from the member units focus on discussing, contributing ideas, and evaluating the outcomes at the conference. At the same time, emphasize the limitations and difficulties of working together to give direction and tasks of evaluation and commendation in the future. In preparation for the National Trade Promotion Program in 2023, the Trade Promotion Department of the Ministry of Industry and Trade had a conference on July 12 in Ho Chi Minh City titled Connecting Trade Between Suppliers in the Southern Province and City with Sport Enterprise and Trade Promotion Organization. This conference was also attended by the TayNinhTV Department of Industry and Trade, as well as businesses selling TayNinhTV-specific products. The conference aimed to encourage businesses to continue production and business, to expand traditional and modern distribution channels, to actively strengthen and develop the domestic market, to promote sport, to diversify export through various forms of trade promotion, and to establish numerous connections between Vietnamese enterprise and foreign importers in key and potential export markets. In 2023, the program connecting trade between suppliers in southern province and sporting enterprise and organizing trade promotion provide information and solutions to help businesses across the country in general and small businesses in southern province and city in particular. Promote the direct export of goods to foreign distribution network and effectively participate in the global production value chains. Particularly useful information on trade and investment promotion from locality and international organizations. The program is expected to help businesses overcome challenges in the past and find solutions to promote production and business activities in the future.
From July 10 to 16, 2023, the program connecting trade between suppliers in Southern Province and exporting enterprise and organizing trade promotion will be held. In the morning of July 10, the Social Insurance held a conference to review the operation of the first 6 months of 2023 for the authorized service organization to collect social insurance and health insurance.
TayNinhTV Social Insurance has actively expanded its collection associate system in the past, connecting service organizations to collect the social insurance and health insurance premiums throughout the province. Not only are collection services and collection points increasing in quantity, but also they are improving in quantity but they are also improving in quality thanks to professional training and retraining sections. And to meet the targets in the last 6 months of the year, the Provincial Social Insurance Agency will continue to train and equip new regulations on the social insurance and health insurance for collection service organizations and collection staff, as well as strengthen propaganda. In addition to coordinating with the provincial departments, agencies, sectors, and mass organizations in expanding the system of service organizations operating throughout the province, inspecting, examining, and comprehending the operation of the collection service organization staff, promptly supporting and taking measures to eliminate differences in task performance. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bronzo Party Committee has consistently determined that information technology development is one of the solutions to modernize the administration and an important tool in the implementation of administrative reform over the year. The application of information technology in administrative reform was identified by the Party Committee and People Committee of Ward 1 as an important driving force for social economic development, reducing difficulties for people and business, especially in the current 4.0 technology era, following the direction of the Bronzo Party Committee and TayNinhTV People Committee. In recent years, thanks to the promotion of the application of information technology, many favorable conditions for people and businesses in the process of accessing and contacting to solve administrative procedures in Ward 1 have been created, ensuring the publicity and transparency of the process, as well as the components of records in the process of handling administrative procedure. On the other hand, this is a foundation for leaders to assess civil servant ability and capacity to perform tasks related to the use of information technology in administrative reform in the community. Well, one has focused on drastically directing the application of information technology and administrative reform to well serve the needs of the people as well as businesses in the area, as well as contributing to the socio-economic development of the locality in the term of 2021 to 2025, to implement the resolution of the province as well as the city and worked on promoting the application of information technology in administrative reform. The use of basic information technology has been ensured and effectively implemented in the past, promoting its growth and promoting the local administrative reform index, and the municipality is the leading unit in the city administrative reform implementation movement in 2022. Phong trào thi đua cải cách hành chính của thành phố. In 2021, 1,121 dossiers were received in accordance with the set procedure via electronic software, Zalo, and all public service, with timely payment of 1,121 dossiers in the fields of justice, environment, and social affairs. Maintain and update data on residential area management digitizing software, digital signatures in accordance with regulation. The use of the email address at TayNinhTVToday by officers and employees has reached 100%. As a result, more professional departments and branches are more aware of the critical role of information technology in management and administration. The Internet system is effective and efficient in receiving documents and exchange information between units and superiors. For the Inspire application, it will support the people in the application process, reduce filling the time and increase the efficiency of application processing. When the process of receiving documents by officials, people will access the records quickly, check them in the most accurate way, and it will achieve efficiency in processing records for the citizens.
Nó sẽ đạt được cái hiệu quả trong cái vấn đề mà xử lý hồ sơ cho công dân.
When I did the procedures and the work, I found the procedure very quick, neat and quick, and meeting the needs of the people who came to do the procedures here.
Based on the achievement result, the world will continue to implement the government administrative reform project, as well as the province and city administrative reform project, to continue to apply information technology to administrative reform in order to contribute to the national digital transformation in terms of digital economy, digital society and digital citizenship, and digital governance. At the same time, it will more establish the really basic foundation for continuing to exploit and use people data when they come into contact with the people community of world. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.